Hello, Open High School, and welcome to your virtual awards ceremony for the 2019-2020 school year. The Open Announcements team is thrilled to be able to make this year's annual awards ceremony happen, and we hope you enjoy tonight's proceedings. We're going to be kicking off this year's ceremony with department awards from teachers and a special recognition for ECA students. But first, a message from everybody's favorite interim and now permanent principal, Clary.
Greetings. I'm Clary Carlton, Principal of Open High, and I welcome you to this virtual celebration of student accomplishments for the 2019-2020 school year. I know I speak for the entire faculty and staff when I say we miss you, and we are so proud of the work that you continue to do during this closure. This is a difficult time, and we are all adjusting to a new reality. So please enjoy this appreciation and know that each of you are an important part of Open High School.
Hi, Brigette here with awards for the art department, and I'm giving art awards this year in creativity, consistency, and excellence for Art 1 and 2. So creativity, we have Myasia and Haley Kitts. For consistency, we have Sanaa Hayes, always perfection. For excellence in all that they do, we have Addie, Felix, and Owen Marcus. In Art 2, we have, for creativity, we have Leo, who, of course, his creativity was for the most outstanding work with a toucan, and Lizzie Childress, always edgy with her decision-making. For consistency and excellence, in Art 2, we have Rose, Stella, Lucy Adkin, and Caleb Williamson, always excellent in every way and consistent. Art 3, we have the Van Gogh Award for Emo, and that would be Ada and Greta. We have the Greta Thunberg Memorial Award for Excellence, and that would be Alice and Madison, perfect in all ways. We have the Marcel Duchamp Award for Creativity, always edgy, and that would be Naomi Simon. Yay! The Art APAD Awards for Art and Design the first award goes to Excellence and Consistency throughout the semester, and that would be Sophia and Esme. The Portfolio Award, the Form Follows Function Louis Sullivan Portfolio Award would be Jane and Theo, always doing everything and doing it right and doing it on time. And the Jean-Luc Picard Award for going where no man or woman has gone before goes to Leah Reeves. Okay. The final awards in the art department are the House is a Box in the Air Award. That goes to Will Harrison for Most Improved Essays. The Invisible Man Award goes to Luca. And the Rachel Roish Most Interested in Detail Award goes to Leah Reeves. Thank you very much on behalf of the art department.
Hi everyone, I'm here to present the Excellence in English Awards. This award recognizes students with consistent scholarship in the study of English and is determined by grade point average. For AP Language, the students winning this award are Greta Gottschalk, Gabby Kelly, Kate Hackey-Golden, Myasia Good, Sam Shields, and Reagan Wynn. Congratulations. For Honors English 9, the winners are Nora Burchett, Casey Garnett, Felix Hedberg, Lauren Lampley, and Angel Enriquez. Congratulations, everyone.
Good morning. This year I'm going to honor 4 students for my math awards. My first award, named after Sir Ronald Fisher, a British statistician, goes to Michael Booth. Michael was one of my better stats students this year, always asking good questions and certainly a strong student. My second award is named after Albert Einstein. Albert is responsible for the theory of relativity. Albert once said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." The young man that this award goes to is certainly moving in the right direction, Ian Frontenaro. My last award is named after Katherine Johnson. She was a NASA mathematician that helped send America's first astronauts into space. This lady did not gain such notoriety without a tremendous amount of hard work and dedication. Maisha Good and Abena Williams will share this award this year for their hard work and dedication in my class. Congratulations, girls. Finally, I'd like to thank all of my students for helping make my last year of teaching quite memorable. Thank you for your patience when I had difficulty hearing your questions. Thank you for putting up with some of my stories or sometimes corny jokes. And finally, thank you for your respect. Good luck to each and every one of you. JD out.
Hi everybody, it's Mike. Here to present awards in World History 1, AP Human Geography, and AP Government. So let's get started with World History 1. The award in World History 1 is named for Ibn Battuta, an early 14th century scholar and explorer who traveled around North Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia, and made Marco Polo seem like a homebody somewhat. Much like Ibn Battuta, I believe the students that have received this award are, scholars and explorers in their own right. It was very difficult to whittle it down to just 4 awards due to the high achievement of the class of 2023. But here are our 4 winners of the award: Felix Hedberg, Lizzie Childress, Jade Williams, and Angel Henriquez. Congratulations to you all. It was a difficult decision, but you deserved it. Moving on to AP Human Geography. The award in AP Human Geography is named for Emanuel Wallerstein, an American academic who developed a theory called the World Systems Theory that attempts to explain how the world's countries interact and the power struggles and so forth in terms of kind of a conglomeration of economic, political, and social reasoning. So kind of really looking at the world and seeing how the world works. Much like Wallerstein, I believe that these students also look at the world and try to really see how it works. Again, a difficult decision. There were many capable potential winners here. But the 2 winners of the Wallerstein Award in AP Human Geography go to Eliza Wren and Sam Shields. Congratulations, guys. And finally, AP Government. The award for AP Government is the Quid Pro Quo Award. And our winners for the Quid Pro Quo Award are Ulisa Macias, Naja Wesson, and Leo Rosenbaum. And not to completely finish this off, this has been an unprecedented time. This is also an unprecedented award I'm going to name this final award today. I've had many students take AP Government and AP Human Geography, but very few at the same time. And this student this year, from the class of 2020, excelled in both AP Human Geography and Government. And so the unprecedented Wallerstein Quid Pro Quo Award goes to Lee Salvucci. Again, congratulations. Just a special shout out to seniors. I'm really sorry that it did not end the way that we wanted it to for you. I really missed our time together here at the end, from preparing to AP tests to experiencing senioritis and so forth. We won't forget you. You know that. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Hey, everyone. This is Chris. I'm here to present my student awards for the year. Before we get started, I just wanted to give a little news that some of you may have heard already. But unfortunately, I will not be returning to you guys next year. I received an IT position within Richmond Public Schools, so I'll still be staying within Richmond Public Schools. I still hope to be working with Open High School in an indirect way, hopefully through Thursday classes and other such things as we return to normalcy in the 2020-2021 school year. So for me, for now, this is goodbye, and it's pretty hard. I'm excited for my new position. I think I'm really well cut out for it, but it's hard to leave Open High School behind. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for being so awesome, for being so welcoming to me and my unique brand of teaching. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all you students. I appreciate all you staff. And I just have one final thing to let you all know. And the message is kind of like Simba from The Lion King. It is, remember who you are. Remember who you are as Open High School students. Remember who you are as Open High School staff. Remember that being Open High School represents something special. It's not just another school. And as time moves on, and as even Thursday classes become tougher to teach under COVID, don't let anyone take those from you. Fight for your Thursday classes. Fight for your volunteerism. Fight for your extra time. Don't let Open High School student become a title only. Make it mean something. Make it be something special. Make sure that our school is always something special. All right, so that's it. Before I get too emotional here, we'll go ahead and go straight to the awards. Here are my student awards for the 2019-2020 school year. I'll try to make this pretty quick. I've also put these in full screen in case anyone wants to, look at or, have a physical copy of their award. It should be pretty easy to make. So first, outstanding student performance for each of my classes. We'll start with 4th period chemistry. This award goes to Kate Hackey Golden. Congratulations, Kate. And this award is for making probably one of the most challenging courses at Open High School just seem effortless. Just every day coming in and putting in the grind. So just a great performance this year, Kate. Congratulations to you. All right, for 5th period chemistry, this is an interesting one to pick, but this award goes to Evelyn Medrano, Deborah Sani, and Wilbur Arias. And you might not know this, but you're the first among the first crop of freshmen to make it through chemistry. So this award is for proving once and for all that freshmen can be better than upperclassmen at chemistry, because darn it if you weren't. You were some great students this year. Thank you guys. For 6th period, again, a pretty tough choice, but I think we all know who this is. It's going to Caleb Williamson, and this award is for excellence in chemistry and somehow being excellent in chemistry while putting up with all of your classmates' shenanigans. So good on you, Caleb. Nice job. For outstanding student performance in human anatomy, this award goes to Yulissa Macias, and she really, put forth the effort and continued to learn and improve. She didn't always knock everything out of the park, but she showed the spirit of improvement. She was always in her text learning. She was helping me drill holes in a skeleton to make it move. So shout outs to you, Elisa. Great year and a great overall performance at Open High School in your 4 years. For outstanding performance in AP Computer Science, we have Lee Salvucci. I think anyone of the 3 of us who were in this class would know that this was coming, and this award is for that Sudoku program. And I mean, damn, what a program. It was really a work of art. If you haven't seen it, it's truly something special to be produced by a first-year student who's new to coding. So congratulations to you, Lee. Next, the Negative Delta H award for outpouring of energy goes to someone from chemistry in 5th period, and that goes to Selah Miller. Tangible output of energy and effort into a difficult course, and also for somehow putting up with Brooks. So congratulations. And then the Negative Delta S award for reducing entropy, for taking chaos and making order out of it. that goes to someone from chemistry in 4th period, and that goes to Mr. Traymon Green, who really started to turn things around toward the end of the year, especially over quarantine, just, knocking stuff out, getting stuff done. Great job to you, Traymon. I really appreciate your effort. And reversing the flow of entropy, turning a chaotic year around. That's what it's all about. Good job, Traymon. And the most coveted of my awards, of course, Best Rap, will go to a group from chemistry in 4th period. And if you were in this class, you probably knew this was coming. This goes to Roxanne Kellner and Greta Gabriel. And this award goes for teaching us just how fly Democritus and Dalton can be. And just as a special presentation, I know they would want me to show it live here, so of course, we're going to go ahead and take a listen to this rap. So, let's go ahead. Nope, just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Well, if this isn't the best possible way to end my Open High School career, I don't know what is. So, to all of you guys at Open High School, thank you for a wonderful 6 years. Just know that even as I move on with my life, no matter what happens, I'm never going to give you up. Take care. Have a good rest of your summer, guys, and I hope to catch up with you guys in Thursdays next year.
Hello, I am here to announce the PE and Health Awards to a few special students of mine. First, I'm going to start with the Most Talented Award. That Most Talented Award goes to Quentin Wallace. Quentin was always making these awesome backhand free throws from the 3-point line, and he always made the shot no matter what, or most of the time he made the shot. But that's some talent, because he would just stop people in the hall or men playing squash, and they would stop to look at this guy do this 3-pointer with his back to the basketball court. So it was awesome. My other award goes to a few mighty athletes. I call them my mighty athletes because they were always willing to participate. They always gave 100%. They were very competitive, and they did it with enthusiasm. My mighty athletes are Adeline Miller, Casey Garnett, Vilma Jones, and Lucy Aiken. Yes. Special shout out to Adeline Miller, my most competitive athlete. Adeline, I know it's going to take you a long way, but you need to listen to your body when you have an injury. All right, I'll leave it there. Next is Most Improved. Most Improved, these awesome students, they maybe started out being really quiet, or maybe not wanting to participate. Some of these students that I'm going to mention were a little distracting during class, and by the end, they cooperated. They loved doing certain things that I would have them do, especially like dancing and going on our long mindfulness walks. And those students are Max Awesome. Max, thank you for that awesome hike you took me on one day. Minx Wilson. Minx really came out of her shell, and she started talking, helped out. Zach K. Zach really made some improvements, and I was so proud to see it. And Trayvon Green. Yes, Trayvon also made some awesome improvements. And then my last award is for leadership. This student always well-mannered, courteous, respectful to students, respectful to me. He was a great leader. I never saw him upset, never. And that goes to Ryan Harris. So those are the awards. It was a pleasure teaching to you guys. And I know our paths will cross again. Until then, take care.
Hi everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all my students for this school year. It has been a great pleasure and challenge to teach you, and I truly enjoyed every minute of it. I'm here to present Excellence in Math Award. This award recognizes students who achieved the best results in learning math and is determined by their GPA. For geometry, the winners are Casey Garnett, Lucy Atkins, Elizabeth Childress, Sabrina Manford, and Jade Williams. For math analysis, the winners are Grace Lay and Leona Harris. For AP Calculus, these are Jane Ruggles, Eliza Wren, Mia Hudek, and Bryant Marsh. Congratulations, everyone. And all my students, you have a great summer. Thank you.
Greetings, Open High students. This is Lucian, checking out the school. Got my mask on, seeing if it's still here. I'd like to welcome you to this award ceremony. Well, today I'd like to thank my physics students for all they've done for me this year. It's been a good year. A lot of interesting things happen. And got a lot of things accomplished. Sorry the virus came and snuffed out the school year for us. But that's where we are. And so I just like to thank all the parents of my students. Wait a minute. I'm out here by myself. I got 6 feet of separation. Let me take this mask off. I don't know how much you heard of what I first said, but that's okay. I just said greetings, and I'd like to recognize my students for this year. I'd like to thank their parents. Oh, that's a good shot. Look at that. Well, is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So I'd like to thank my students this year for all the challenges that they brought, for all the information they learned, and just for the opportunity for our paths to cross. It's been a pleasure working with all my students this year. And this year, I'd like to salute all those who did their work, which was all of everyone for the most part, yeah. And I would like to, well, give the certificate this year to Jasmine Tillman. She was my student that I'm recognizing this year for academics was good, but she also reached out and helped others, and she also did a lot of helping to me also, which I greatly appreciate. And I'd like to congratulate you, Jasmine Tillman, for being the physics student for 2019, 2020. Though, let me see. The 2 guys whose names I can't remember, I just, right now, I'm just having problems, but that's okay. You were in class and I appreciate you. And both of you guys were good students. It's just one of those things. It's a Lucian thing. And I know my students, y'all understand that. And I just want to thank you. Hope you guys be safe. Those who go to college, I wish you well. Those who will be back at Open High School, I look forward to seeing you. Hopefully sometime September. Have a great day. Bye.
All right. Awards. Honestly, was quite difficult. Overall, we had some intense days. Some were tough, lazy, panic, crying, laughing, loud. Sorry, Laura. And one walking day. These students I'm about to recognize each have performed really well. This a bit of a special attribute throughout all the Algebra 2 class. So Heaven, Felix, and Na was always helpful to surround their peers. Kate, Elias, Caleb, Azani always have positive energy and always timely with their assignments. Will and Gianna, always hardworking and grit. Mila is recognized for taking double math classes, very difficult to tackle. So all of these are top performers in the Algebra 2 classes. And the absolute category for performance, everything is Stella. Everyone's situation is different, so people have different families, siblings, AP classes, relationships, games, sports. So put your chin up, work hard, work smart, sometimes be average. You can do anything, but not everything. David Allen.
Hey, beautiful people. I have missed you so much. So I'm super excited to have this opportunity to give out some good news to those of you that deserve it, although all of you deserve some recognition for just getting through. So we're going to start off with our Spanish awards first. And the first award goes to Wilbur Arias. I gave him the Shepherd Award because he is consistently kind and dedicated. And he always takes the time to help others and uses his language skills to make others feel more comfortable and to let them know that they can do it. And it's really beautiful to see in the classroom. So congratulations, Wilbur. I appreciate your willingness to help and your great amount of effort that you do in class every day. The next award goes to the Stealthy Scholar Award for Lizzie Childress for quietly and consistently crushing all of her work. She's a quiet one. She's not going to stand out of the crowd, but I tell you what, the work that she does is spectacular, and she is humble and incredibly intelligent and thoughtful, and I appreciate the work that you do in my class. All right, the Savvy Spitfire Award goes to one Miss Casey Garnett for being sassy and savage and killing everything that she does. And then also, in addition to that, asking for more work to get better and improve herself. Fantastic. I mean, what more can you say than that? Mwah. Love you, Casey. All right, next award goes to Deborah, who is enthusiastic about learning language. She helps others get enthusiastic about learning language. She's colorful and creative and consistently spirited in class, and you make it a joy to come into the classroom, although Lorah is my best friend, not yours. All right, and the Guts and the Grit Award goes to Brianna. Man, Brianna came in, she was unhappy about the level of knowledge that she had, that she'd gotten from her previous middle school. And instead of letting it crush her, she took control and started working and was open to learning and getting it. And that's hard to do, to feel defeated and then to come out of that and kick butt, kick ass, and that's what she did. And so congratulations, Brianna. That's it's a very impressive thing to do, and I thank you for your efforts. It'll serve you well throughout your life. All right, so moving on to Creative Writing Awards. Poets and screenwriters and playwrights and all more. All right. Ooh, that's right, I did a spinny thing. Okay, so the first one, the Authenticity Award, goes to Azani. Throughout the year in creative writing, every piece of work that Azani has created has been one that helps express who she is, who her community is, both the beauty in it and the struggles. And she has utilized the opportunity for this creative writing class to be one in which she goes on a journey to explore those things. And that's a very brave thing to do. And so all of her writing was incredibly authentic and just felt real and an expression of who she is. So, you know, I expect a poetry book out of her in the coming years. All right, the next award. Lee Salvucci, the Prolific Print Award. Man, copious amounts of copy, cornucopia of ideas, careful and consistent crafting of her work. I mean, pages and pages and pages and such interesting stories, and she can write about, you can go from writing science and technical things to writing science fiction and talking about creatures. And it's, you have a vast amount of ability in writing, and I know that your linguistic interests will continue to infuse themselves into your writing and make you even better and better. And it has been an honor to read your stuff this year. Andrea. So through creative writing, Andrea found a new love of vocabulary and words, not through the vocabulary quizzes so much, but through the thesaurus. And apparently the thesaurus has changed her life. And her first piece, she wrote like 3 or 4 times in different ways and just kept adding new words and feeling it out. And, you know, it's amazing what opening up a new world of words will do to help you express yourself. And she really, you know, she went all in this year with that. And I'm super proud of you, Andrea, for doing that. All right. The Eugen Award goes to Jacob Duke for finding the beauty in the seen and unseen. And this is a lot about your writing, although you're very prolific as well. There's something about your writing which you don't give the whole picture. You let the reader have to like delve in a little bit. And even in your poetry project, Jacob, using that book as blackout poetry, but it wasn't stagnant. It was a beautiful journey through this book, but your own words. And it was very interesting. And I felt honored to read it and to see it. And I hope that you continue to work on it. Don't let that go. All right, the last award I have is my OHS Poet Laureate Award. And this is presented to Oliver Welch in recognition of his exceptional talent in the written word. Oliver blew me away this year with his writing. And I've had Oliver in Spanish class before and in Thursday classes, and always been impressed by him. But I had no idea that there was this this babbling brook of honestly genius that was your undercurrent that I finally got to see and to help you with and to recognize. And as you know, I'm still giving you text messages telling you to write me things. So you're going to have to deal with me for the rest of your life because you are going to publish a chapbook and we are all going to read it. That's the plan, sir. So get busy. But thank you for letting me into your world. All right, everybody. I miss you terribly. If I could give an award to everybody, there's something about you they only let me do 10. It's very, very difficult. But I love you all. Miss you. Miss you so much.
Hi, Open High. I miss you guys all so much, and I hope everybody's doing well. It's a hard way to give out awards, and I really think the best award would be to be able to go back to school. So I want to first thank everyone for their hard work. I miss you, and I hope I can see you soon. So I wanted to give awards to some outstanding bio students. All of those freshmen are pretty great. And a lot of you did some really excellent work, and I hope to see you all again in future classes. So first I want to, these are the 5 students with the highest average in biology. First, Casey, it's going to be backwards. Isn't that hilarious? Every one of these is going to be backwards. But anyway, I have a pretty award certificate for you when I see you next. So this, for biology, 9th grade, Casey. My second award for biology, 9th grade, is Felix, who just amazes all the time. Third award in biology, my freshman bio, Lucy. And also in 5th period, Lucy and Alex are. And finally, the 5th student with the highest average in biology for 2020, Kamira. Whoa. Okay. So congrats to all of you. There were so many others that are amazing, outstanding, and I hope I get to see you all real soon. For AP Bio, I had a great group of kids, and they all worked hard. And I always loved my 10th graders, but my juniors rocked, and so did my seniors. So for bio, AP Bio, I really want to say something about this kid. This kid just is a smart, hardworking, and he knows his bio stuff, and that's Elias. So congratulations, Elias. And then I had another student who is awesome, but she just doesn't always know it. So I need her to know it, and that is Gabby. This is so high tech. It's awesome. So then finally, AP Environmental Science. And so the award for AP Environmental Science goes to the class of 2020. You guys are amazing. You all worked so hard, and there's just so many of you that are truly amazing people that I can't wait to hear from in the next couple 5, 10, 20 years to see what you've done. I did want to say there is one person, the highest average in the AP Environmental Science class out of all those amazing students was Genoa. So you have an award for me from AP Environmental Science. I know it's short but sweet, and I love you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Hi everyone! I'm here to give out the 2019-2020 English 10 and AP Literature Awards. So let's get started. For participation and dedication for 10th grade in the classroom, giving 100% preparedness and enthusiasm every single day, I award this to Christian Crosby, Isabel Van, and Owen Marcus. For the same award, preparedness and enthusiasm and dedication every single day in AP Literature, I award this to Eliza Wren, Darren Loggy, and Lee Salvucci. Congratulations, guys. All right. For overall excellence in English, which is determined by grades and participation, I award this to Max Awesome and Diamond Lee. And for the same award in AP Literature, Excellence in English, I award this to Taylor Best and Genoa Fleming. Great job, guys. Thank you so much for an unforgettable year.
Hello, Open High School students. Welcome to the end of this crazy, crazy year. I only have a couple of awards to give out. It's a crazy year to give out awards, but I picked a couple students to receive some awards, so let's get to it. The first award I made is for Filmmaker of the Year. This student, every time we had to do some kind of video presentation, went above and beyond, presenting a dazzling presentation of the information. And that student is World History 2 student Nikisha Reed. Hooray! Okay, the next student, this student gets the Open High School Social Studies All-Star Award. This student succeeded not only in AP US History, but in African American Studies. You may have seen this student featured prominently with the superintendent recently on a live session. The student has worked to improve food access in the community. And as you all know by now, this student is Asia Good. Hooray! Hooray! Yeah! Ooh. And then finally, the last student will be receiving an award that's been presented by the Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History that all of you 11th graders are probably familiar with because we used it. They are an organization that is all about maintaining and spreading American history through primary source documents. And they have presented me with this David McCullough book, 1776, to give to a student who has excelled in U.S. history. So this student had got a 100% on every single assignment that we ever did in AP U.S. history. So the winner of the Richard Gilder Award for American History and also will receive this lovely book, 1776, is Sanaa Hayes. Yay! Hooray! Woo! Okay, everybody. Love you all. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello again. The Early College Academy is a statewide partnership between Virginia Community College and participating public high schools. Early College Academy offers high school students the opportunity to be part of a cohort that completes rigorous college coursework during their junior and senior years of high school. At the same time, ECA students complete academic classes at their high school and remain integral members of that community. ECA students earn an advanced studies high school diploma while also completing multiple college credits and earning valuable college experience. Today, we honor the 10 open high school students who are graduating as part of the 2020 Early College Academy class at J. Sargent Reynolds Community College. Congratulations goes to Marcus Danso, Brian Garcia, Avaya Kershaw, Taisha Parham, Jackson Prescott, and Benjamin Rumsey.
Congratulations to all you students who received awards from your teachers this year. Next, we'll be hearing from Clary and Emily, who have awards from Open's very own Alumni Association.
Each year, the Harvard Club of Virginia and its alums sponsored the Harvard Book Prize. The faculty selects an outstanding junior who displays excellence in scholarship and high character combined with achievement in other fields. This year, the Harvard Prize book goes to Madison Crowe. In addition, the Westpoint Society of Richmond also recognizes a high school junior who demonstrates exceptional performance in the areas of academics, athletics, community service, good citizenship, and leadership. This year, the faculty has selected Naja Wesson-Tull for the Westpoint Leadership Award. Congratulations to these two outstanding young women.
Hello again, Open High family. I'm here to present the Jefferson Book Award. The Jefferson Book Award, which I'm presenting today, was established by the University of Virginia to recognize outstanding students during their junior year. The faculty of this school recognizes this student as one who embraces creativity and innovation and embodies the spirit of discovery, much like UVA's founder, Thomas Jefferson. The recipient is a demonstrated citizen leader who works to improve their community globally and locally. As an alumni of UVA and a faculty member of Open High, I'm pleased to recognize this student who has distinguished himself throughout his time at Open High. On behalf of UVA and Open High School, I'm pleased to present the Jefferson Book Award to Griffin Hardy. Congratulations. And this is Griffin's book and his award. Congratulations to you, Griffin.
Congratulations again to Madison, Naja, and Griffin. Though it seems Griffin has abandoned the camera and has started to read his book. Up next, we have awards for seniors who completed their senior projects, students who have excelled in their volunteerism in the community, scholarship awards, and the class of 2020's top 10 graduates. Wait, did I make the top 10? Yeah, figures.
Hi, it's Bridget. I'm back with some awards for volunteerism. We're going to start off with the freshman volunteers. I've selected the two people who really just came through. Haley Kitts did 25.3 hours and Sydney Wright did 26 hours. So congratulations, women. You are amazing. Sophomores. I've got some sophomores that did some incredible hours. I think you'll agree with me. Sophomores. Maria Tinzer-Leon did 150 hours. Yay, Maria. Nikisha Reed, 171 hours. And Heaven Kennedy, 172 hours. Again, women. Yay, go women. Juniors. We have some high scores in the juniors as well. We're going to start off with Jamie Hayes, who has 100 hours. That is fantastic. Gabby Kelly, who has 103. Craig Martin, 101. Sam Shields, 116. And Naja, oh my God, with 161 hours. These are really great. I am so proud of all of you guys, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. So, senior hours, we ask everybody to do 120 hours to graduate, and we have a couple of people who actually came through and did 120 hours at least. So here are our top 120 hour winners, and that means that they get to wear, that means that they get the bronze cord that goes on their cap and gown as part of their regalia. Luke Anderson, yay. Zora Burrell, yay. Theo Hall, yay. Jackson Prescott, yay. Benjamin Rumsey, yay. And Dayon Spence, yes, 120 hours. These guys will be wearing bronze cords on their cap and gown. Silver cords are designed for those people that do double the 120, so that would be 240 hours. And we have two people who achieved that very amazing task, and that is Lee Salvucci with 240 hours. Yay, Lee. Absolutely incredible. And Tayaja Parham with 244 hours. So congratulations, women. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much. The last category that I'm going to give you some information on are senior projects. Senior projects, some of them got actually completed this year, and so I'm going to let you know who completed senior projects. Chelsea, Oliver, and Luke completed a senior project and brought forward their information to me, which is great. Alice and Sally did the family cup board, and I applaud them as well. Tayaja Parham did a community project, Feeding the Hungry, which I applaud as well. And Marsden and Theo finished their senior project with a monarch butterfly habitat. So congratulations to those folks who did what we asked them to do, who went above and beyond, and I appreciate all of that, and congratulations. Hi, this is Bridget. I have a few more awards to give out during this award ceremony. The second award that I have is a scholarship award, and this scholarship award is the Precilla Green Fool for School Scholarship Award that this year is $400 given from the PTSA. So Precilla Green was the principal of Open High from 1998 to 2008. She was a tireless advocate for students and for learning. She was an inspiring orator and often regaled the school with her thoughts about education. She was, as she often told us, a fool for school. The person who really embodies that idea has been a part of the community for 4 years, has really gone beyond her own personal expectations on the first day at school. She is committed to being active. She has been on the community court for 3 years. She was a member of the environmental club. She truly loves school. She loves to be in school, as you will note, because she's here all the time. She even went so far as to take a class called Russian Short Stories, and she was one of the primary movers in planning the blood drive this year. The Precilla Green Scholarship for $400 this year, 2020, goes to Georgia Chase. Yay! And the last award that I have tonight is the James Randolph Scholarship. So James Randolph was a student at Open High School in the 1980s. He was an average student academically, but excelled at Open High's personalized curriculum. He attended college classes, took classes he would have not have considered otherwise, had a very adventurous spirit that moved him to participate in many areas of the school, including leadership roles. So the person who has won the scholarship this year, again, a $400 scholarship, is a person who worked hard to get good grades, and as he put it, quote, approached each moment with enthusiasm. He took the green class, even though none of his friends had taken it, so he kind of stepped out of the boundaries a little bit. He did volunteer work at Binford. He did volunteer work at Bell Island. He had a very adventurous spirit, and this year decided to play football, even though that was out of his comfort zone just a little bit. He also put together, or worked on putting together, a series of basketball games, which of course because of the virus did not happen, but I personally know because I worked with him quite a bit on this, and I wanted to say that I'm very proud of Miles Williamson and his achievements in his senior year. So the James Randolph Scholarship to the amount of $400 goes to Miles Williamson. Thank you, and yay, congratulations to all the winners.
It is my great honor to announce the top 10 students of Open High School based on academic performance. At number 10, Alice Buchanan. At number 9, Taisha Parham. Number 8, Eliza Wren. Number 7, Avaya Kershaw. Number 6, Theo Hall. Number 5, Brittany Paredes. Number 4, Lee Salvucci. And our number 3 is also our Scholastic Standout student. This individual is recognized for her academic achievement, but also for her positive attitude towards school, exemplary attendance, strong coping skills, demonstrated leadership ability, and engagement in school and community service. Our number 3 is Georgia Chase. Number 2, our salutatorian, Tristan Franz. And number 1, our class valedictorian for the 2020 school year is Miss Jane Ruggles. Congratulations to you all.
Congratulations to all those volunteers, seniors, and Georgia, Tristan, and Jane for their outstanding achievements. Coming up, we have Clary, who will be awarding Teacher of the Year and honoring a special staff member. After that, we'll have messages for the teachers leaving us before the next school year, as well as a thank you message from an Open High senior. Take it away, Clary.
The pandemic has prevented lots of end-of-year festivities, including the gala celebration, where we would have recognized both our Teacher of the Year and our Staff Member of the Year. Irena Alexieva, the Teacher of the Year for 2019-2020 school year, is such a valued member of the Open High team. Her love of mathematics and students is well known, and I'm sorry that she did not get the full recognition she deserves. She pushes students to perform at the highest levels and supports those who struggle. As she told the selection committee, "It is very rewarding to see my students' transformation from frightened math haters into self-confident and skillful math nerds." She also said, "To make better choices and decisions, modern people, especially young people, should develop critical thinking and problem solving. Being a math teacher, I am proud to be on the front lines of implementing this strategic assignment." We are proud of you, Irena, and are so glad you're here at Open. Prior to the closure, Richmond Public Schools asked us to nominate a staff member to honor for the 2019-2020 school year, and it's no surprise that we selected Ryan Eldridge. We know you all love her, but trust me when I say that Open would not run without her. She has been generous with her time and support, helping me learn all that principals do behind the scenes. And as our students know, she acts as a nurse, a security guard, a banker, an office manager, a psychologist, a mother, and a teacher. We love you, Ryan. As many of you know, JD, our beloved math teacher, is retiring this year after 44 years in the classroom. He has taught over 3,300 students in 15 different classrooms in 3 different states. We have been lucky enough to have him for the past 6 years. He quickly became a valued team member with high expectations and compassion for the students he taught. We will miss you so much, JD, and we hope to give you a proper send-off when we don't have to be so far away. Congratulations on your retirement, and we hope you enjoy yourself.
I'd love for you all to join me in wishing Chris best wishes at his new position as an ITRT. We're going to miss him dearly at Open High. He did so many different things, and he did them all so well. So we hope you come visit us all the time. We miss you, and we hope you're the best. Take care.
Hello, everyone. Well, I just wanted to say thank you. The experience I had in Richmond was awesome, and of course, by far one of the greatest I have ever had in my life. And all of this was possible thanks to Open and my friends, my classmates, and the teachers. So I want you guys to know that I really feel very thankful to all of you guys. So thank you. And second of all, I wanted to congratulate all my classmates of the class of 2020. And I know this is not the ending that we all were expecting, but I'm sure that the feelings of finishing high school and getting ready to go to college and experience new and different things are still there, and I'm sure those feelings feel really awesome. So I really wish you guys the best for the future, and congratulations to y'all. I hope to see you all soon.
Congratulations again to Irena and Ryan. And Chris and JD, we're gonna miss having you two around Open. It just won't be the same without you guys. From all of us at Open, we hope the future treats you well and that we'll see you around soon. But now, on to the last awards of the 2019-2020 school year. The Creativity Award, the Spirit of Open High Award, and of course, the highly coveted Family Cup.
Hi. So every year, the staff votes for a student who demonstrates creativity. And creativity can take many forms. It's writing, it's dancing, it's art, it's music. We look for somebody who not only shows talent in the art of their choice, but integrates it into their studies and our school community. As you know, art and creativity give our school its life and its spirit. This year, as a staff, we have selected Jane Ruggles to receive the Creativity Award. No matter the class, Jane beautifully crafts, her work and integrates it into her studies that enhances her own learning and others. She approaches her subjects with a quiet compassion, a light touch, and an interesting perspective. From AP Bio to Spanish to AP Art, Jane's unique artistic and intellectual perspective has enriched our experiences as teachers, students, and the OHS community as a whole. Her art, her paintings, if you have been lucky enough to see them, and is an expression of both, her mind and her heart, and it's magical. So congratulations, Jane. Every year, the staff votes for a student who embodies the spirit of Open High. This person demonstrates a deep understanding of the OHS dispositions and acts upon them to better our community. This person shows a level of connectedness, compassion, willingness, curiosity, and responsibility that is above and beyond. The Spirit of Open High Award is given to someone who works for the good of the community without hesitation and from a genuine part of their heart, that others in our school that can flourish from them. This person must also have a deep love of learning and approach their subjects with an authentic desire to enhance their own understanding of the world. And this year, the staff has selected Lee Salvucci to receive the Spirit of Open High Award. Both in class and behind the scenes, Lee has always gone the extra mile. She has delved into each and every class with the highest level of intellectual pursuit and with a conscientiousness rarely seen. She has continually reached out to others to help them in their academic and personal pursuits. But beyond these things, Lee has been a compassionate force for change and a humble and diligent ally in our community. She's a dedicated friend, student, and agent of change. Congratulations, Lee.
Hi, it's Clary. I am here to present the Family Cup for the 2019-2020 school year. The Family Cup is a relatively new tradition here at Open. It was originally designed as a way to promote family unity and have fun with healthy competition. We loved seeing you scattered throughout the dark hallways, working on some amazing doors. And sometimes we know it was a struggle, but struggle often comes from working in groups. Because of the short end to the school year, we really didn't think it was fair to award this to a single family. So instead, I am honored this year to present the Family Cup to the class of 2020. This will forever be your year, the year that a global pandemic took away so many important senior memories. We didn't get a chance to say our goodbyes to you the way we would have liked to. So instead, we give you this. Your class will be emblazoned on the plaque outside our hallway, and we hope you will return to Open to bask in the glory that is the Family Cup. We love you, class of 2020. Good luck.
A huge congratulations to Jane and Lee. That will conclude the Open High Awards ceremony for the 2019-2020 school year. We hope you're all staying safe at home and are making the best of your copious free time. Now finally, a special video your teachers put together just for you.